It's time for another episode of Raising Courageous Leaders by Mr. Bunke Shipalana. That's my dad.
If you read the Bible in Genesis 6, you can read it in various angles. When God was unsatisfied with how the world was behaving and acting, there's a whole chapter, and especially chapter 6, where God says, I'm not happy, I'm dissatisfied, I'm going to wipe out the world. But Genesis 6 verse 8 then says that, but Noah found favor in the eye of the Lord. Other verses says, found grace, favor and grace. And unfortunately, so many people stop there, they get excited that we find favor in the eyes of the Lord. But if you go to verse 16, chapter 6 verse 14, chapter 6 verse 14 says that, so make yourself an ark. So on the left hand side, God comes and says, Bonke, you have favor. On the right hand side, God says, do something. I mean, most of us assume that favor is just something that comes from Allah. It's a cherry on top. It's the milk which overflows. But according to Genesis 6, 8 and 14, when God says you found favor, it means He's going to give you work. When it comes to your purpose, favor is not necessarily something that makes you good. It's something that makes you work. Favor simply says that I have appointed a particular farm for you to go and work on it. I have made sure that the environment is fertile. I have made sure that the seasons are in line so that you can work. Favor is not about there's a farm already planted with fruits and vegetables. Just take off your shoes, sit and eat. And that's where sometimes when it comes to our purpose, we get it so wrong. We pray for favor and we expect fruits. Favor means you get a seed. And God by that time has already looked for an area for you to plant that particular seed. But if you read verse 14 thoroughly, it goes into say, so make yourself an ark. It doesn't say make an ark for the animals. That comes later. The first instruction is, so make yourself an ark. Simply meaning that your purpose or your favor is there to save you by serving Him. Your purpose or your grace or your favor is there to save you. If you don't have a desire to discover your purpose, if you don't have a desire to have favor from God, you are going to die a slow death. Benjamin Franklin, and I think these days they say, Miles Monroe says, it says most people die at the age of 25 and get buried at the age of 65. Most people die at the age of 65 and get buried by the age of 75. The parable of the lost son says that when the son came in, the father said that this son of mine was dead. But how can you say someone was dead when you are still talking to him? Simply that you can die, but still be alive. If you're operating outside your purpose, you are dying. You're just waiting for the day that they're going to put you down 6 feet under. So, as an appetizer, I'm saying that just understand that favor comes with responsibility. Favor is there to save you by serving Him. If you don't have a saving spirit, then you will never get favor. You will never be able to maintain it. That was just
Raising Courageous Leaders. Thank you, Dad. You better subscribe to the Power Within TV channel. Do it now.